left leg. Sukhasana, left leg in, right leg forward, or right leg in between the thighs, left thighs, ankles in one line, or you can come to even Ardha Padmasana or Padmasana, right? Okay, so keep the hands on the knees, lengthen the spine, chest forward, open the shoulders, lengthen the spine, head, neck in one line. Slowly look at the tip of your nose and close your eyes. Keep the body straight. Stay in awareness. Inhale, exhale. Hands open, palms facing up on the knees. Adapt Chin Mudra. Thumb touching the index finger. Normal inhalation, exhalation. So observe the thought flow. Our thoughts being generated based on what you hear, your atmosphere, yesterday, plan for today, right now. Deep inhale, exhale. Now hands in, Anjali Mudra at the chest. Inhale. Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvina Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly, right hand behind, hold it at a wrist from the left. Then now inhale, stretch your hands, neck and head back. Exhale, come forward, forehead on the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Right. So slowly rub your palms. And keep the palms at your face. Now slowly with few blinks, open your eyes in the darkness. Bring the palms down. Look at your palms. Right. So good morning. Happy Wednesday morning, middle of the week. So what we are going to do today is called the Mayurasana, right? So Mairasana, it's a little bit of an advanced practice, but if you start right now, in a couple of weeks' time, you should be able to do it, right? So otherwise, I can wait till the end of this thing, and then I teach you, and then you have to do it by your own. So what we will do is, today we will learn the basics of the Mairasana, how to do the practice, and then in the upcoming weeks also, here and there, we will do the practice. So you get familiar with it, right? So a couple of things. So Mayurasana is a practice normally you should do after you doing your other asanas. At the end of the session, you do the Mayurasana, right? Then you go to a little bit of relaxation, right? Then the other one is peacock pose. Why you call it a peacock pose is, number one, if you read the article I shared yesterday, it's from Hatha Yoga Pradeepika, which is a yogic text, a classical yogic text. So it's not only the shape that you create like a peacock. Yes, the shape is absolutely like a peacock. We keep the hands here and then basically balance the whole body like this in a line, right? So that is number one. Number two is what the peacock eats, right? Peacock eats the poison. If you see, peacock eats the snakes and all these serpents, and they say normally when the peacock makes the sound, the snake eggs get cracked, right? So that powerful is that sound. So how can an animal eat all the poison and be healthy with it is because of the strength of the digestion system. So by doing the peacock pose, we can also, so it say that the characteristics of the peacock's digestion system will come to you. So where the poisons that you eat will be digested and the digestion system will be further improved, right? So that is number one. So that is a very important asana. And apart from that, if you see the asana itself, the mental balance. So you have to be calm in your body. Otherwise, you can't do the balance, right? All the balancing asanas, you can't do the balance if you're not calm enough. So the connection that you have to build throughout the whole body, awareness has to be on the whole body. If you keep the awareness at the feet, you will fall forward. If you keep the awareness on your hands, you will not be able to lift your legs, right? So there has to be a balance. Now, so now normally not like another asana, like a tolasana, like this we lift up, right? Not like this. You come to the asana and you do a movement, and after the movement only you come to the balancing, right? And you have to stay in the balance. So throughout the practice, throughout each part of the body from head to your toes, you have to keep the balance, right? If you observe a peacock also, the peacock's hands are, or yes, the legs are on the middle of the body, and upper part is like this, lower part is like this, but the bird is fully balanced, right? And it can fly, it can land. You never see a peacock landing and falling, no, right? It's because of the balance, right? So something like that. And the other one is, most importantly, peacock pose will also practicing of the peacock pose, staying in the peacock pose with the awareness and all, it will help you to awaken the Kundalini Chakra, right? So it's actually in the Hatha Yoga text itself, right? So it doesn't mean that if you don't do the peacock, you can't awaken the chakra, right? You can awaken the chakra. There are different other asanas like Vrikshikasana and all these things. We will go into those detail, right? But peacock pose is also an initial level. It will give you a little taste of the Kundalini Chakra, right? Right. So what we'll do is we'll slowly move on to the practice. Before that, let's do 36 into 3 times of Kapalabhati, right? Just to stimulate the stomach and little energize the whole body before we go to the practice. Normally it says you have to be energized, you have to have all your stretches done, and then you go to Peacock, right? So let's go with the same sequence. Start with Kapalabhati, 36 strokes into 3, right? So in between you do Dirgha Swasa, deep inhalation and exhalation to relax, right? So how you do it? Now sit in a comfortable position. Maybe you come to Vajrasana or Sukhasana, whatever the comfortable position, but your stomach has to be open, right? Here, you're not adopting the Nasika Mudra. Keep both in Chin Mudra like this. And then slowly, if you want, you can keep left hand on your stomach just to observe. Otherwise, stay here, head, neck, spine in one line. Now, do the strokes in uniform speed, 36 strokes, right? Start the practice. So first of all, deep inhalation and exhalation 3 times. Then you start your practice in the pace you like. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's do the 36 Kapalabhati. Again, after the practice, Dirgha Swasa 3 times. Second round, start at your own time. Again, Dirgha Swasa. Third round, 36 strokes. Stay in Kevala Kumbhaka for a couple of seconds, meaning don't inhale, exhale, just stay there. Dirgha Swasa 3 times. Slowly rub your palms. Keep at your face and open your eyes in the darkness. And focus at your palm. Right. Slowly come to Vajrasana. Yeah. So come to Vajrasana. First of all, hands, just make a fist and do a wrist rotation. Other way around, inside. Keep your palms in front of you, fingers facing down in front of your knees, fully palm on the floor. So inhale and exhale, stay here. Keep the spine straight, stay there, look front. Deep inhale, exhale, stay there. Now just do a little rotation. Other way around. Right. Now again, slowly, just rotate your wrist. Right. Now we are going to do the Thulasana, but hands are going to be like this. So you first of all, you maybe come up, keep your palms forward, right, fingers facing forward. Right. Now keep your fingers facing backward. Okay. Now knees straight. Right. So now come back a little bit, go forward. Come back, 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 go forward. When you come back, inhale, exhale forward. 3 more times. Right, come to Vajrasana again, slowly. Knees down. Yes, good. Right. So remember Hamsasana. So always after Hamsasana or Mayurasana, you need to be careful with your wrists, right? Because your wrists will be stronger after some time. But right now we are doing a little bit of different practices, right? So don't worry. Okay. So, right. So remember how we did Hamsasana. So we are in Vajrasana. And then, so we are in Vajrasana. Now tuck the toes. Okay. Right. And then we keep the hands like this, open, fingers to the side. Okay. But wrists together, just 2 centimeter distance, because when you press down, that 2 centimeters will be gone, right? So we keep it in front of our body. Now bend the elbow, keep the elbows at the navel region. So here your body is not like this, right? Not like this, definitely not like this. It has to be curved down, right? Then you lift up, elbows at the navel, one leg, other leg, come here. Good. Stay there. Slowly knees down, come back. Right. So do the Hamsasana practice like 3 times, right? So slowly just come back. Vajrasana, relax a little bit. Again, wrists. Rotate the wrists. Right. Again, let's go to Hamsasana and stay there for 36 seconds. Okay. Right. Get ready. Toes tucked. Hands position. Bend the elbows. Lift up a little bit. Bend the elbows. Keep at the navel. Spine curved. Now lean forward. One leg, other leg. Knees down, come back to Vajrasana. Right, again, rotate the wrists. Now, do you feel kind of an energy at the tummy region going all over the body, right? All right, okay. So now let's go to the Mayurasana practice, right? So how you do the Mayurasana again, just observe one time and then we will go step by step, right? So we keep our hands like this, right? Fingers pointing towards like this, right? Fingers pointing towards, okay? And then slowly, so we are like this. Maybe initially you can keep your thumb facing forward, right? Thumb pointed forward and other four fingers behind. Okay, this is like the other way around of a peacock's foot, the toes of the peacock, right? So you keep it like this, right? Like this. Okay, then what you do is, so you are here, and then so hands are together, and now bend the elbow and lean forward, lift your legs, and then lean forward a little bit more, lift your legs off the floor. Right, so that is the initial Mairasana. Don't practice it, won't be able to come there. Don't, right? Very simple. Come to Vajrasana. Okay, so we have to go step by step, right? Don't try to become a like enlightened like this, right? You can't. Okay, so always go step by step. So take your yoga blocks closer to you. So first of all, it's important. Now observe the position, right? So hands are like this. Observe, hands are like this, right? Now, when you keep, so if you are a male, you can keep your elbows on the navel like this, right? Like this. So this is your final position, right? So like this, you can keep, right? So if you're female, you open your shoulder and make sure the upper hand is on the side of the body and then towards, right? Side, open side of the body and towards, right? And then you keep down and then you lift up the body. Okay, so first of all, take the yoga blocks and just keep it in front of you, right? First of all, the head part of it. Okay, so take enough distance so where you go down, your head would be here, right? Okay, now in Vajrasana, keep your hands down, right? Come to this position, everyone. Just come to the position. Vajrasana, toes tucked in. Now, slowly lift the body and take the elbows to the navel. Okay, so try to take the elbows to the navel. Okay, now slowly adjust your block. Slowly keep your now elbows on the navel. Now lean forward and keep your head on the block. Right? Keep your head on the block. Stay there. You may be feeling a burning sensation at the upper arm. There has to be kind of a burning sensation at your upper arm. Stay there. Straighten one leg, straighten the other leg. Elbow at the navel. Knee straight. Knees down. Slowly knees taken closer, and lift the body up. Keep the hands like this still. Should be feeling burning sensation at the upper arm. Right, release the hands. Now just shake the hands slowly. Right, now take the yoga blocks, keep it behind. Right, so one important thing is now when this asana, when you lift up, right, so your hand is like this. First of all, your hand is like this at the navel, and then it will just keep on pressing to your body, right? It will just keep on pressing to the body. So what happens is basically, if your core area is not strong enough, you will feel that your core area is going in, right? You are pressing your elbow into the stomach, right? So that's why you have to keep the stomach area very tight and do the asana, right? So even initially, even if you try to keep the stomach area strong, still you will feel like the elbow is going inside, right? And that is very painful initially, right? So that's where it actually stimulates your liver and even the heart region, right? So it will be like that, right? Don't worry. But if you have ulcers and all, be a little careful with this, right? So it will be like that. So that's why always, so the whole body weight will be at your elbows pressing to the stomach, right? So be careful. So that's why, so you open your chest and then you keep your hands like this, right? So just make sure that your elbow is, it will go in, right? Initially, it will be very painful, but you need to give time so to come to the asana correctly, right? But don't worry about it too much, right? Okay, so now you are here. So just take the measurement. You just keep your hands like this, whether your feet will be here at the yoga block, right? Just see whether your feet will be at the yoga block. Right. Okay. So your hand. Okay. Right. Now just make sure that your other knee is 90 degrees. Right. Okay. Right. Now take the other knee also closer. Right. Now tuck the toes. So this is the tail of the peacock. Okay. Now keep the hands in front of you. Right. And then slowly again. So inhale, exhale, curve the spine, go down, and elbow to the navel. One leg on the block, other leg on the block. Stay here. Knees down. Slowly come back. Now go to Shasang Kasana. So just keep your hands behind. See, do you feel that the elbows and the upper arm is burning? Do you feel it? Yeah? Anybody? Upper arm should be like, burning right now. Okay? That's okay. So come to just Shasang Kasana. Relax for a second.
Slowly inhale and come up.
Right. Okay. Now it's the falling time, right? Not going to lie to you. So now you are going to fall, right? Okay. So now observe the asana even to the front. So see how we are going to fall down, right? Okay. So you are here. Keep your hands. See the hands. Okay. So see the hands like this. Peacock arm. Okay. Knees closer. Now open the body and keep the hands here. Lean forward. One leg, the other leg. Stay here and come down, right? And then hands here. Inhale. Exhale, curve the spine down. Legs. And now you lean forward further. Lean forward further and then lift one leg up. And the other leg. And come back, right? So here more than the balance, since this is pressing to your tummy, so this is where you will feel a little uncomfortable, right? So first of all, we train for that. All right, so shall we? Right. Sit in Vajrasana first of all. Tuck the toes. Tuck the toes. Now, peacock hands in front of you. Just like a 1 or 2 centimeter distance between the hands. Right. Now, lift up from the knees. Inhale. Exhale, elbow bent at the navel. Right. Now lean forward. Release your legs. One leg up. Count to 5. Leg down. Other leg up. Count to 5. Just keep the feet flat and lift it up. So Varuni, bend the elbow. Elbow has to be 90 degrees bent. Like this. Right? Here. And then bend the elbow 90 degrees to the navel. Then you can go to the Mairasana. Do the practice. Do the practice. Do the practice. Right. So bend the elbow. Yeah, Varuni, correct. Now bend the elbow. Yeah. Take the elbow to the navel. Yeah, curve the spine. Curve the spine down and take the elbow to the navel. Then lean forward. Straighten the legs. Then one leg up. 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, good. Take the head up. Lift the head. Do a wrist rotation, others. Yeah. Okay, so one more shortcut. Now we keep the hand in front of the Vajrasana. Now let's try to keep the hand inside the Vajrasana. So you are here, keep the legs a little apart. Now keep the hand inside the Vajrasana, right? Now, again, so inhale, exhale, curve the spine, exhale. Now lean forward further. And you're going to fall, right? So just fall to the side, no problem. You're falling on the mat, right? Yeah. So the problem is because the core muscles are not strong enough, you feel it very hard when it presses down, right? Just one leg only. Two legs, there is a technique, right? One leg, 5 counts, other leg, 5 counts. Yeah, that is how you fall. Exactly. Fall to both sides, right? So how you actually, what happens is when you're here, you lose balance to one side, right? So here, then you balance and then you fall, right? So that is fine, totally fine, right? When you fall only, actually you get the real thing out of it, where the balance is losing. This side balance is losing. Why? Because his hand may be not on the navel, right? Bring it to navel, curve the spine. All these things you will learn. Okay, just try, keep on trying. So this is an asana that I can tell you this is how you do, but when I'm done telling you this is how you do, you can't do the asana, right? Practice, practice, practice. Okay, come on again. So inhale, exhale. One leg, other leg. Do it like 3 more times. So keep one leg on the floor, one leg lifted, the other leg, right? In this, you can't lift both legs, right? It will not balance. There's a little technique for that. We'll go to that. Before that, one leg, other leg. Jayanta, knees straight, feet flat. When you lift, feet flat. Varuni, Shasang Kasana, relax a little bit. Relax a little bit. Mr. Jayakumar also relax. Right. So both of you go to Shasan Kasana. Jayantan, Bharata, everybody, Shasan Kasana, hands behind.
Slowly come up, inhale.
So normally they say you do this asana at the evening, not at the beginning of the day, right? So you have a busy day, you do all your things, and at the evening only your heart rates and everything is kind of like, regulated. So at the evening only you do this asana, right? Okay. Now watch carefully. This is the way to balance the asana, right? It's tiny little trick, okay? Tiny little trick. This is how you balance the asana. Okay, nice, good. So toes tucked in, hands in the position. So inhale, exhale, position the hands. And now when we come to the asana, we lean a little more forward. Then that's how you balance, right? Watch carefully the upper body and the feet, right? So upper body, how it moves forward and how I take the legs up, okay? Legs straight. Now I lean forward and then take the legs up. Calm down. Right. So noticed it? Yeah. So you keep your hands, bend your elbows, and you lean forward more. Then what you do is you take your center of gravity to this side, right? To forward. Then your legs become lightweight, right? Otherwise, your legs become very highly weight, right? So if the center of gravity is right on the middle, it's a little heavy weight, right? So you bring it forward further and this part will lift up, right? And you should be mindful, okay, now the legs are lifting, head should not come down. Have you seen a peacock on the head down and the tail is up? No, they are all balanced, right? So you lean forward, and when your feet are feeling like lifting up, you lean a little inch, centimeter, millimeter, and the legs will lift up, and then you balance, stay there, right? No moving forward. If you move forward, yes, you will land on the mat, right? Okay. So if you want, you can keep some cushion or something, but if you are not scared, if you are okay to, keep your chin on the mat, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, lean forward, Bharata. Yeah. The first thing is hands. Inhale, exhale, curve the spine, curve the spine. Now, legs. Now lean forward. Okay, try. Is the method clear to everyone? Yeah. Lean forward, Bharata. Lean forward. Ah, good. Straighten the legs. No, first of all, you straighten the legs, right? Then you create the distance. Remember the basic physics, right? Weight into the distance and weight to the distance. You balance, right? So the distance has to be there, right? Okay. Try again. Hands down. Janthan, lean forward, right? From here, you lean forward. So inhale, exhale, first of all, elbows on the navel. Then lean forward and legs, and then again lean a little bit forward. Right? So when you lean forward, you feel that the weight is losing here. So it will lift up. Right? Come on, try again. Don't try to balance too much, right? If you are going to fall, just fall, right? No problem. Always relax the wrists after the practice and then again attempt, right? Okay, so Bharata, just watch, right? Just observe for a second. So you are here, first of all of you can observe, right? You're here, hands maybe inside the knees or in front of your knees, no problem, right? See, so now inhale, exhale, curve the body, curve, 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 right? Just like Mairasana, you curve, okay? And then bend the elbows and keep it at your navel. Straighten legs. Now from here, you are basically leaning forward. Right? So when you lean forward, your legs will automatically lift up, right? You don't have to give power to lift your leg. When you lean forward, your toes will just come off the floor. So with that, you lean a little bit forward and just make your legs up and balance. Right. Shall we try again? Yeah. Try again. Always between the practices, wrists, right? Wrist, wrist, wrist. Tummy can't do anything, so you inhale and exhale. Okay. Varuni, relax a little bit. Relax. Today is enough. Yeah. Lean forward. Don't lean further forward. Yeah. Lean, lean, lean. Ah, now see the feet are feeling like lifting. Knees. Yes, that's exactly right. If you are falling means you are trying to balance, right? If you are falling means you are balancing. You are losing balance, right? Falling is balance and lost balance. No? It's not that you lost balance and then balance, right? You fall is you first of all balance and then you lose balance. That's fine, right? So I have fell enough and more, so I'm not scared to fall at all, right? So like this, legs lean forward, you get the balance and fall, right? No problem, right? You fall after getting the balance only. So literally you lose balance, meaning you got the balance, lose balance. That's fine, right? If you're falling, very good progress. Okay, very good. Try again, try again. Right. Try again, try again. Other leg, Jantan, release other leg. Lean forward from the hands. Yeah. Yeah, lean forward, lean forward. More, more, more. More, more. Losing balance. Good, good. Lean forward. Lift the legs a little bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lean forward. Further lean forward. Further lean forward. Don't worry. Lean forward. More, more, more. Fall. Good. Good. Right? So don't worry. Today I told you, you will not be able to do the asana, right? So it's not a demotivation. It's just that, you need to, first of all, balance your palms, balance your elbow, and more than everything, stomach region. It takes years to do this practice, right? I also have practiced months and months and months, actually more than year. So then only you can confidently come to the Mayurasana, right? So it will not, I mean, it's not easy because you have to train your tummy, right? And you feel that the tummy is going in like this, right? So because your stomach is, whatever said and done, it's soft, right? So option is not to go to the gym and, like becoming a muscle guy. So you practice, right? Practice. And that's why we take the stomach in, curve, keep it, go forward, right? Okay, so small clarification. Now, the peacock eats the poison, right? Just relax, okay? Peacock eats the poison, right? So we don't eat the poison, right? We eat all the good food. So there's nothing to be, poison free, right? Is that the case? Yes? Yeah? No, right? So you eat too much of dead meat, right? So you don't eat animals alive. If you even eat animals alive, what does animals have in their mind always? Food, survival, reproduction. Food, survival, reproduction. If you look at your home cat even, he is always awake. Even if he's, sleeping, you hear a little sound, he's awake, right? Because the alertness, right? And if we hear a mice or some mouse or rat or something make a tiny little noise, he's up in the game even after deep sleep, right? And you hunt, and the next thing is reproduction part of it, right? So those are the cells which we are, if you are eating meat, right? If you are a meat lover, right? So those are the cells you are taking into your body, into your body, into your body, into your body, right? So what happens is actually, and the other thing is dead cells, right? Meat are dead, right? And dead for a couple of days, hours. You never know what you buy from supermarket. So that is poison. And whatever the poisonous things that they inject to food to keep it for a long time without being like dead, right? So that is also poison. All your instant food, junk food, everything, right? All the chemicals that you put in. And what else? So apart from a pure vegetarian diet, right? Even vegetables, if you take, those are also put with so much of chemicals to, keep it as it is, right? So majority of the food that you are eating is poison, right? So you don't have to eat a snake or anything to do in Mayurasana, right? Anyway, your system is nourished with so much of poison, right? So you better take care, make sure that your the digestion system is resistant to all of it, right? So digestion system is resistant and it can combat all of these and make sure the poisons are reduced and taken out from the body, right? So don't do the Mayurasana with the aim to eat a snake. That is not the objective, right? Anyway, you have enough and most poison, right? So that's why you should do the Mayurasana. So if you look at the text, it clearly tells, right? So that is the benefit you will get. Okay, so let's try one more time and then we'll relax and then we'll end up the session. Yeah, one more time. Okay, so what is the trick? Everybody look here. So your hands are here like this, right? How you lean forward is this elbow joint need to come forward, right? This elbow joint at the navel, it need to come forward like this, right? Then the center of gravity will move forward. So it will press against your tummy and then the legs will lift. Okay, let's try one more time. Vajrasana, hands positioned, peacock is ready to fly. Okay, inhale, exhale. Feathers are retracted. Now go forward. And fall down. Okay. Lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. Don't worry, go forward. Legs feel like lifting, little, little, little. Yes. Once everybody fall, we can end the class. All right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So come to cross leg. So this is a practice, guys. You must follow, maybe not every day for now, every week, right? And then every day, right? So just do this practice. This itself, it's one of the most powerful asanas, most powerful Hatha Yoga asanas. So it gives a stretch to your all, the digestion, the heart. It purifies blood. It purifies the poison out of you, and it will also help you to activate the chakras, right? So please do this practice, right? In your alone time, you do the practice. Try to stay in Mairasana, in the balance, for first of all 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 9, 10, 13, 15. Likewise, you try to stay there. So that is very, very important. Okay. So remember, all time in your yogic practices, this is one of the best asanas. And believe me, after 2 years only, you should be able to perfectly stay in Mairasana. Right? Perfectly. Many years of practice is required. So it's just a foundation today, because you need to know the asana, you need to know the technique. So when you develop the stamina and everything, you need to come back and try the asana, right? So that's why you need to know how to do it. All right. So straighten the spine, neck and head in line. Take nice deep inhalation, exhalation. Stomach in, and do inhalation, exhalation, focusing at the chest. Open the chest, open the shoulders, open the chest. Inhale, exhale. Recall the steps, recall the practices, starting from Vajrasana to hand stretch to Hamsasana, to balancing the head on the block, balancing the legs on the block. One foot lift up, other foot lift up, and then elbow, and then slowly move the elbow forward. You are bringing the center of gravity forward, so the legs just lift off from the floor, little bit move forward, and then slowly balance the legs and stay there in beautiful, nice peacock. This is where you bring yourself actually to the nature, right? You're not an alien, or you're not the owner of everything of the earth. Earth owns you, earth owns your body, earth owns your prana. At any given point of time, it will take all of it from you, right? So basically, you are not a you are part of the nature. So remember that always. So always go back to the nature, always go to your roots, try to find the beauties and the secrets of the nature. So see how much we learned from the peacock today. You need to actually learn to respect the whole nature. Inhale, exhale. Now, slowly, let's bring the hands in Anjali Mudra at the chest. Keep the spine straight, hands in Anjali Mudra, tummy in, head, neck in one line. Inhale. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niranmaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kashit dukha bhag bhaved. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Slowly rub your palms. Keep the heat on top of your head, face, ears, neck. Again, rub your palms. Keep the heat at your shoulders, elbows, each of the palms. Rub your palms. Keep the heat at the shoulders, then the whole body. Tap the hips, thighs, knees, calf, ankles, calf, knees, thighs, hips, shoulders from behind, shoulders from forward. Rub your palms again. Now, right hand fist, hold it with the left. Inhale, stretch your body. Exhale, pay your gratitude to Mother Earth, forehead on the floor. Inhale, come up. Now, slowly rub your palms. Keep the heat at your face. Slowly open your eyes in few blinks. Bring your hands down, focus at your palms. So thanks a lot, everybody. So after a couple of minutes of Shavasana, you go to a cold water tapit and just have some cold water on the body. So maybe like after 20 minutes, and then you carry on with your day, right? So the cold water tapit will take all the pain and stress and everything out of your body, right? I will tell you a way to bath maybe in a next sessions. So in a bath, you can come to a Padhasthasana, right? So when the water is coming like this, you come to Padhasthasana. So basically, water is coming in the same place. You are bringing the cold water from your neck to your spine to your basically to your hip slowly, and then bend to Padhasthasana. So what happens is basically the water get absorbed to the body, right? You should try this after we do a heavy spinal day, heavy spine exercises where you actually feel pain in the spine. You do this practice and come out of the shower, all the pain will be gone instantly, right? And then you go and sleep in a sleep on the floor, right? That would be the spinal kit you should bring, right? So, all right, good. So all of you guys, you're sleeping on the floor 1 day a week, 2 days a week? No? Right? Okay. You are going to remember my words after some time, right? You must do it, right? Your nice rubber mattress. No, no, no. All right. So we'll end the session, guys. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. If you have any question, you can ask.